Alright, so I had a customer ask me to compare a BGFE Honeybee and the JHS Superbolt into roughly 18 watts of el84 power. This is my 65 amps London. It is a fantastic amp. Yeah, this is my clean tone. It's a neck, pickup, that's a 2, bridge, neck. First off, let me go through a couple of the controls on each of them. The JHS volume knob and the drive knob are interactive, so you can't really get a huge drive volume with a... They balance each other out really well. It's louder, it's cleaner, and I think the word for it would be chimey. It's very chimey sounding. The BGFE is more like a natural amp overdrive. The nature knob is actually more of like an accentuation of the add lows down here, add highs up here, and kind of a neutral tone in the middle. The volume knob is a true master volume more than interactive with the drive, and the drive can get a lot dirtier and just growlier than the Superbolt. Okay, so again, here's the clean tone. Here's going to be the Superbolt. Start with the drive down, the volume up. You're going to get a lot more volume just adjusting the drive level. You get good control over the lower ones, but when you start getting it up there, it almost gets out of control. Again, the tone knob, here's a G chord. Again, I'm going to be tuning because I only have one hand for each. It's a tone knob. Up high, it's really bright, but the cool thing is it keeps that chimey character all the way through the sweep. So no matter where you are, you're still getting that real light. It's just got a real cool natural feel to it. I think it excels mostly at low gain, high volume, much like the King of Tone. It's got the internal switch here too, where you can taper off some of the volume to give more control over the drive. But I like it more open and drive down to push the amp a little bit harder. Alright, that was a quick on the JHS. BGFE. You've got a lot more control over the volume and distortion, but it doesn't give you the clipping option that the Superbolt does. So this is, again, just a neutral kind of setting. And you can actually get below unity volume too, which I like in an overdrive, because then you can juice up with your clean tone for some of the leads. I think the beauty of the Honeybee is in this nature knob in the middle. The nature knob allows you to either add in lows or add in highs. So you get that real meaty, thick, beefy kind of attack to it. Or you can drive the other way. Kind of get real farty down the bottom, but it's a beautiful fart. It's not like one of those, you know, in an elevator with an old man kind of thing. It's like glorious. Again, we get some of the I was doing big chords. I'll do some lead line stuff. Superbolt, again, that chimey kind of feel is perfect for a lot of the worship stuff that I've been doing these days. Just like that little... It's chimey, it's clean, it's loud, fantastic for solo boosts with it off. It's great, it's fantastic. The Honeybee is going to be, again, it'll be thicker. It's more simulating the preamp breakup, which would work fantastic with a Fender amp. It does sound good through a Voxy type. The el84s, but it's just going to give you more of that drive. It's more like an amp in a box, where the Superbolt is we're going to push whatever amp you have. And the Superbolts. And I would be remiss if I didn't add in my touch drive up here, just because I enjoy both of these units pushing the front of the touch drive. I just think it has a fantastic sound. It's just volume at noon, gain and shine both at 9 o'clock. That same riff. And now we'll push the front of it with either one of them. Here's it with the Superbolt. But you get a lot of that that amp drive pushing the front of it. Makes a great lead tone. Here's the Honeybee. I actually like it pushing the lows a little bit more. It's farty. It's just that nasty. So again, the fart sounds good with lead single notes because it'll girth them out a little bit. If you want to tame it a little bit for power chords, you can just play those. Sounds awesome. This is big, huge, open. Again, here's the clean tone. Here's the clean with the. Here's the Honeybee, or the preferred Honeybee, and then the touch drive.